Leadership is often associated with titles, positions, and public recognition. However, true leadership goes beyond these superficial markers. It is about qualities that inspire, guide, and elevate others. Sigma males embody this essence, offering a unique perspective on leadership that challenges conventional norms. Here are 10 reasons why Sigma males are natural-born leaders who choose to lead differently. 1. Confidence without arrogance. Confidence is a trait every man recognizes, but the Sigma male embodies it in a way that's both powerful and understated. He walks into a room and doesn't need to announce his presence. It's felt. This isn't the brash, overbearing confidence that demands attention. It's a quiet assurance that comes from knowing who he is and what he's capable of. He doesn't boast about his achievements because he doesn't need external validation. This self-contained confidence draws others in. They sense his stability and are naturally attracted to it. It's a magnetic quality that doesn't push others down to elevate oneself. Instead, it elevates everyone around him. In a world full of loud voices clamoring for attention, his calm certainty stands out, commanding respect without uttering a word. 2. They can handle anything that comes their way. Life is unpredictable, throwing curveballs when least expected. The Sigma male, however, navigates these challenges with a steadiness that can be awe-inspiring. When chaos erupts, he doesn't panic or become paralyzed by indecision. Instead, he assesses the situation with a level head, drawing on his experiences and instincts to find a way through. This isn't just about surviving tough times, it's about thriving in them. His resilience is not just physical but mental and emotional. Others observe his composure under pressure and find a source of inspiration. They think, if he can handle this, maybe I can too. His ability to remain unshaken by adversity doesn't just solve problems, it instills confidence in those around him, creating a ripple effect of strength and determination. 3. They aren't influenced by the status of others. In a society where many measure success by titles, wealth, or social standing, the Sigma male operates on a different wavelength. He sees beyond the superficial layers that often deceive. To him, a person's true value isn't determined by their bank account or the accolades they've collected, but by their character, integrity, and actions. This perspective allows him to interact authentically with anyone, from the janitor to the CEO, without prejudice or hidden agendas. He can't be swayed by flashy displays of status because he simply doesn't care for them. This detachment from societal hierarchies confuses those who rely on their status to command respect. They realize that with him, their usual influence holds no sway. It's both unsettling and refreshing, a reminder that true respect is earned, not inherited or bought. 4. They don't flaunt their power or position over people. Power can be a dangerous thing in the wrong hands. Some wield it like a weapon, while others carry it with grace. The Sigma male falls into the latter category. He may hold positions of influence or possess significant capabilities, but you'd never hear it from him. He doesn't need to assert his dominance or remind others of his authority. Instead, he approaches interactions with humility and respect, treating everyone as equals. This doesn't mean he's a pushover, far from it. His strength is evident, but it's controlled, channeled appropriately when necessary. This restraint is a powerful statement in itself. It tells others that he's confident enough not to rely on intimidation or coercion. People are more inclined to follow his lead, not because they fear him, but because they trust and respect him. 5. They know how to give useful advice when asked for it. We've all encountered those who love to hear themselves talk, offering unsolicited advice that adds little value. The Sigma male is the antithesis of this. He listens more than he speaks, and when he does offer guidance, it's worth paying attention to. His advice is born from experience, observation, and a genuine desire to help. He cuts through the noise, providing insights that are practical and actionable. There's no fluff or ego attached, just straightforward counsel aimed at empowering the individual. People walk away from conversations with him feeling enlightened, equipped with new perspectives or solutions they hadn't considered. This ability to provide meaningful guidance reinforces his role as a trusted confidant and mentor, even if he doesn't hold an official title. 6. They don't complain about anything. In a world where venting frustrations has become commonplace, the Sigma male stands apart by choosing a different path. He doesn't waste time grumbling about setbacks or inconveniences. Instead, he channels that energy into action. If something is broken, he fixes it. If a situation is less than ideal, he works to improve it. This proactive approach is both practical and inspiring. It demonstrates a level of accountability and self-reliance that others find admirable. By refusing to dwell on problems and focusing on solutions, he not only overcomes obstacles but also sets a powerful example. His actions silently encourage others to adopt a similar mindset, fostering an environment where progress takes precedence over pity parties. 7. They prefer to operate in the shadows. Not every leader needs to be in the limelight. The Sigma male finds comfort and efficacy working behind the scenes. He doesn't seek recognition or accolades. The satisfaction of accomplishing a goal is reward enough. This preference allows him to operate without the distractions that often accompany public attention. He can focus entirely on the task, strategizing and executing with precision. Those who are aware of his contributions understand the depth of his impact, even if it's not broadcasted. This humility doesn't diminish his leadership, it enhances it. It shows that his motivations are pure, driven by purpose rather than ego. In many ways, his behind-the-scenes influence is more potent because it's unexpected and unhindered by external expectations. 8. They naturally inspire others. True inspiration doesn't require fanfare. It emanates from authenticity. The Sigma male inspires not through grand gestures, but through the way he lives his life. His dedication to his principles, his resilience in the face of adversity, and his unwavering integrity resonate with those around him. People observe his actions and find themselves motivated to elevate their own lives. It's a quiet influence, one that doesn't seek to impose but rather to illuminate possibilities. By simply being true to himself, he becomes a beacon for others. They see in him the embodiment of qualities they aspire to cultivate: strength without aggression, confidence without arrogance, and success without compromising values. 9. They want to empower others. Leadership in its highest form is about lifting others up. The Sigma male understands this intuitively. He doesn't hoard knowledge or resources to maintain an upper hand. Instead, he shares freely, aiming to empower those around him. He recognizes that a strong community or team is built on the strengths of all its members. By fostering growth and independence in others, he creates a network of capable individuals who can stand on their own. This approach diminishes dependency and encourages self-sufficiency. It's not about creating followers, it's about cultivating leaders. His legacy isn't measured by how many people serve him, but by how many people he's helped to realize their own potential. 10. They need freedom to move. Perhaps one of the most defining aspects of the Sigma male is his intrinsic need for autonomy. Traditional leadership roles often come with constraints, bureaucracy, politics, and obligations that can stifle creativity and responsiveness. For the Sigma male, these limitations are unacceptable. He values his freedom to think, act, and move without unnecessary hindrances. This doesn't mean he's irresponsible or unreliable, quite the opposite. His independence allows him to be more effective, to adapt swiftly, and to pursue opportunities that others might miss. He understands that his strengths are best utilized when he's not tethered by rigid structures. This need for freedom isn't a rejection of leadership, but a reimagining of how it can be executed most effectively. So why does the Sigma male, equipped with all the traits of an exceptional leader, choose not to lead in the traditional sense? It's because he redefines what leadership means. He leads by example through actions rather than directives. He influences without authority, inspires without intent, and empowers without expectation. In a world that often equates leadership with control and visibility, the Sigma male offers a different model, one that values integrity, autonomy, and genuine impact over titles and accolades. That's all in this video, soldiers. If you like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Now go out, conquer the world, because you are the chosen one.